Oh no!
Going for the
win!
No.
Did we get there, boys?
I actually don't know who I want to win that. So that's fine.
This is Commander Melee, Season 3, Episode 10. I'm your host, Urza.
And I'm Mishra. Each of our players chose 4 from the top 50 commanders off of the EDH Rec website. Each week, the players will play a high-power game using a different commander until all have been played at least once. Each player will then choose one of the 4 commanders that they've chosen to compete in the finals. So join us for some high-power battles with your favorite commanders here at Commander Madness. Dominaria wouldn't be the same without our great supporters, TCG Player and Dragon Shield. So use our links the next time you buy cards or sleeves online. No matter what side of the battle you're on, you're always a winner when you become a Kingdoms patron. Check it out at patreon.com/KingdomsTV.
Hey everybody, I'm John Strong, and I'm playing Kess, Dissident Mage. This is a Grixis do cool stuff spell slinger deck, and hopefully get to resolve a 1,000-year storm or epic experiment or something crazy.
Hey everybody, Carlos here, playing Satoru Umezawa. I'll get it out right away. I do have Lifesteal Colossus. However, the main reason I'm playing this deck is because of Yoji Shinkawa's art. So I have this special version as well as the secret layer that he did. And so I decided to do artifact-based Satoru. So I don't have like Eldrazi or Praetors or anything like that. The other things are mainly artifacts. I do have some other combos, but hopefully my opponents don't see those.
This is Jason R. I'm playing Breya, Ethereum Shaper. We're going to just play artifacts and try to blow everyone up with it.
I am John M. I'm pulling out this wonderful relic from the 2016 era of Atraxa Praetor's Voice. The number 1 commander on the list. We'll see if it works out with the new release of Phyrexia. It's kind of broken, so we'll see if it works out based on how those new cards came out, and we'll poison them all.
Last time I got a 1 and a 2. I'm going for that.
Is that rolling too?
Yeah.
Niner. Gosh dang
2
it.
10s.
All right, let's go.
And 2 9s. Wow. Come on, John.
7.
Ah, 6.
Ooh.
Going first.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's go. Draw for turn. Marsh Flats. And I will crack it for Xander's Lounge. And pass.
Draw for turn. Let's go with a Swamp. Tap that for a Skull Clamp. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. We will play a tapped Godless Shrine. Pass.
I will draw for turn. I will play Bayou as my first land. Tap for 1. Soul Ring.
Oh, no.
Tap for 2. Golgari Signet. And pass.
Tap and draw. Let us play a command tower and pass.
Draw for turn.
He's going to kill somebody right now.
Just Arcane Signet into a Dark Ritual.
I'm doing the opposite of that. Seed of the Synod.
Untap. Draw for turn. We'll go Luxury Suite. Pass the turn.
I guess at the end of your turn, I'll Mystical Tutor.
Yeah, in response, before you even look, I'm just kidding. I'll Vampiric Tutor.
All right, great.
Draw for turn.
Should I just go get a Soul Ring? Is that the saddest thing that I'm in?
No,
I mean,
are awesome.
I'm Mystical Tutoring for Demonic Tutors, so because all the things that I want are
Mystical
instants or
calls for it.
sorceries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got access to Temple Garden untapped. So I got a green and a black. I will cast Farseek. Underground Sea. 1, 2, 3. Chromatic Lantern.
Boo.
In doubt, he has the colors.
I've got the colors, man.
I've got the colors.
Pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Island. Cast Demonic Tutor.
You getting mana or are you passing?
I am getting a Soul Ring, casting it, and then passing.
Untap, draw a card. I'm going to play a Shipwreck Marsh. Comes in untapped if you control 2 or more lands. Here's, well, maybe what I searched for. He's my pick of, like, underrated cards.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because of his second ability, actually. Whenever someone plays their commander, I get to draw a card.
Yep.
I will just pass.
Draw for turn. We're gonna slow roll this. Snow-covered plains.
You better cast
Wow. Maybe not. Maybe she doesn't even live.
something. Pew pew.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Same thing. One colorless plus a green and a black. I'll tap this for blue because I can. We cast Blighted Agent.
Oh my gosh.
You can use your colorless.
I'll use the colorless and the green to cast Bloom Tender.
Oh.
Pass.
Let's draw. Ooh, nice. Arshakian, Esteem Vents. Float a colorless mana and cast a prototype Arcane Proxy. Enters the battlefield. If I cast it, I can exile target instant or sorcery with mana value less than or equal to its power from my graveyard and cast it without paying its mana cost.
Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card.
Boo!
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kess is gonna feed that.
Yeah, this is
Mucho.
This is,
Little ghostly guy.
this is bad.
Because at the very least, you can draw cards by himself. You know, he can attack. He can discard. He can get cards like I think he's great for reanimation. Oh my gosh!
And then I'll cast Mystic Study.
Trying to trump this Ghostly Pilferer.
Yes.
Yeah, you did it.
All right, that's all I got.
I'll untap. Draw a card. Let's play a command tower. Okay, I'm gonna play first time ever playing this. Grim Hireling.
Sounds good. Oh, did you pay? Do I get a draw?
No,
can't pay
I
for
did not pay. I'll swing at Jason for 2.
Yep.
2 treasures. You take 2 damage. I pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Blue to Delta. Gonna crack that.
We've just seen a magical rarity, gentlemen. He tapped his fetch land.
I see people
As
do
he
that
sacrificed.
sometimes.
I do it all the time.
John, I think, is the one that does it the
No.
most. Yeah, I'll
No.
never do that.
Underground Sea. Arena Rector.
Let's go.
Feedristic. Pass.
I'll untap and then draw for turn. Swiftfoot Boots.
Gotta be shoes.
Oh shoot!
I'll pay 1 to feed this for 2. Since
Uh-huh.
these are every land type, I can just tap for the white and the blue that are needed.
Oh, here comes
To
massive.
cast Atraxa.
Triggers on the stack, starting with Heuristic.
Doesn't it go the other way? Because that goes on and then this goes on and then it
Yeah.
goes on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this was on the stack.
Yeah.
I don't give you any permission.
I'll pay for Ristic Study.
Okay.
On battlefield, I'll tap Bloom Tender for 4 and equip.
Those actually look like shoes now on that giant card. Oh, Swiftfoot boots are like, look at my shoe.
Look at my boots. They're so swift. I'll move to combat then. Okay, I will attack Carlos for 1, infect, and then John for 4.
Take damage.
That's there. Resolves, end step, proliferate, pass.
All right, drawing. Sulfur Falls. Yep, gonna pass.
All right. Well, John and I are in a immortal deathlock now.
What? What?
I have 2 poison already.
Oh.
He's got poison.
I'll untap. I won't trigger Ghostly Pilferer. Draw for turn. I'm gonna discard a liquid metal torque. Although
Yeah.
Vandal Blast.
Yeah.
We'll make something else go boom
Makes
too.
something go.
Like a Ristic Study.
Now hold on.
It's true. Am I the biggest idiot of all time? I think so.
Why?
Because he has Skull Cloud?
Yeah. Look at this 4 power kill Atraxa card. Boom, baby.
And
No
you
first
got
strike, right?
Nope.
Alright, now we can attack. Let's discard Memnarch to make Ghostly Pilferer unblockable. We'll send 4 at John.
What?
4 at John McManus.
Oh, okay.
2 at Jason.
No blocks.
I will take the 4.
I will get to the 4 treasures. I'll pay 2 and pay for Ristic Study. I'll play a liquid metal torque. And I'll play a Fetid Pools as my land for turn. I will leave 1 land open. I'll use 1 treasure. And then pass turn.
You sure you don't want your hero to Blighted Agent?
Could be relevant.
I do want to, but I'm going to be set back pretty far. So
Draw for turn.
I don't mind if you guys get poisoned too at this point, you know?
Uh-huh.
Verdant Catacomb. Tap this, pay a life. Watery Grave will enter untapped. Vandal Blast. Overloaded. I do not pay the 1.
Draw quick.
I will make Ristic Study an artifact.
I'm gonna do Sublime Epiphany. I will not counter target spell. I'm gonna counter your art activated ability. Let's bounce Blighted Agent. I'll make a copy of Arcane Proxy and draw a card.
I will sacrifice 5 treasures to get 2 black and 3 blue.
I'll counter the Epiphany.
What? What? Okay,
He wants the
you paying
Vandal
one?
Blast.
No, I will not pay for that.
Okay, wonderful.
And pass. Turn.
No, I have mana in my mana pool.
Oh, yeah, yep.
And I will play a Necron Deathmark Flash. That will destroy an Atraxa.
Ooh.
Before that, though, I do mill 3 cards.
What
Or
is
I
it?
can choose you guys, but I want to choose myself.
No response.
Trigger on this attack. Resolve the trigger. I mill myself 3. Cryptic, Watery Grave, and a Sunken Ruins. Destroy Atraxa.
Target resolves. Top deck life. Woo! I will tap for 3 and cast Vraska's Fall. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter.
Okay, when this dies, I'll exile it. I will get Dakon Shadowslayer. He enters the battlefield with loyalty equal to the number of lands I control, which is 5. +1, Surveil 2. -3, exile target creature. -6, put an artifact card from my hand or graveyard onto the battlefield.
Combat. I will attack John with the Blighted Agent and Dakon with my Gloom Tender. And pass.
Untap.
Oh, and you have 3 poison if you haven't changed your...
Oh,
Not
the bad
spell.
things. Yeah. I'm going to play a Misty Rain Forest. I think I'm going to cast Kess. And if Kess is good,
So when she ETBs,
yeah,
He's
you're
gonna
going to
draw.
draw a million cards. I'm going to go get a lightning bolt.
Worth it.
There might
Cast
be.
it twice.
And then I'm going to cast a Mystical Tutor. I'm going to crack my Misty. Jessica's will. I guess I'll put a Watery Grave. So Jessica's will go on top, and it will be Carlos's turn.
Alright, my 4 lands. Suntap. Draw a card. Prismatic Vista. Go get a island. Got a land. Let's attack some...
do you want me and the trigger, or do you want the Dakon?
Well, I feel like mine will get exiled if I don't.
I have no interest in exiling anything right now.
So you're just going to surveil?
Unless you play something that deserves to be exiled, yes.
Yeah.
But these 2 creatures and, yeah,
I'll send 3 at John and 2 at Jason.
money symbols on our heads right now.
Yeah. 4 treasures from the Grim Hireling. 4 mana for Tezzeret, Agent of Bolas. I'll go +1. I'll look at the top 5 and put an artifact among them into my hand. Sort of a bummer. It's a cool picture, though. Alright, I probably should do this. I will give the Bloom Tender -1/-1.
Oh.
I will then pass the turn.
Kicking him when he's down. Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. Okay, we're gonna +1, Surveil 2. Command Tower. Sphinx Summoner. It's an artifact creature. It's in Metamorph. So this goes to my hand.
It's the same.
Then I will pass.
Untap.
Land.
Draw. Hits a birds. Combat. Jason for 1. And pass turn.
Tap. Draw. Jessica's will.
Do it. I will warn you. I don't want it to be out of nowhere. I can discard any amount of cards.
Okay. Jessica's will. Targeting Jason.
I will discard my hand.
I mean,
One with nothing.
do it.
Oh my gosh.
You do what
That'll
you
be a
gotta do, I
positive for that,
guess. Cast cards. Lear, Torrential Gearhulk, land. 2 red. And I'll cast Jessica's will. Targeting. What?
He's gonna draw.
Oh, yeah. I'll target Jason. And Lightning Greaves. Lightning Bolt.
There you go.
Talisman of Johnson.
That's amazing.
Alright. Play Haunted Ridge.
You don't want to play the land from your exile?
No, because then I'll shuffle.
What?
It takes too
Are you
long!
kidding me?
I'm not using any of these.
Oh my
Stay exiled.
gosh. You could lightning bolt it, and then it's
Not
fine.
letting you draw more cards. So next instant of sorcery I cast, I copy it. So 1, 2, all of this. Epic Experiment, X7. So this is going to happen twice. X is 7 both times. So I flip over. These are exiled. All right. And I can guess any number of instants or sorceries that cost 7 or less. Number 1.
It works.
Whiff.
We need some good whiffs.
Tendrils. So hold on. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So these are
He'll
2
move it
hits.
over. If it's 7 or less, you can
It's
cast
not.
it.
I have to do it now, and then so I'm gonna do these, and then experiment's gonna resolve again. Persist is just my graveyard. So I will get a Arcane Proxy.
You're gonna cast them all at the same time, put them onto the stack.
Yeah. So I'm gonna target Arcane Proxy and Imperial Seal.
Cast.
So
I kind of love that he has to
Persist,
search his
Imperial
library.
Proxy. And then Tendrils, and then Tendrils gets 7 copies.
You
Carlos,
withdrew from the bank.
you take 16.
It's just gonna blight seal your
Gain
face.
16.
Yeah, I know. I'll gain 16, so go to
Take it
48.
up.
Then I do get to go tutor something to the top, which will then get flipped over with Epic Experiment, which is real nice. Mind's Desire, Word of Seizing, Spellseeker, Entomb, Vamp. Unfortunately, whatever I vamp for is just going to get shuffled.
Unless you put the vamp at the top, so you end with it.
My Mind's Desire shuffles.
Yeah, but he's saying cast Mind's Desires.
Shuffle
I'll
that
do all the
first.
Iron Down Mind's Desires first, which isn't bad. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. If you end with. Well, no, because you cast the tutor, you get an extra Mind's Desire.
But it
Yeah.
depends on what's in his deck. If you want
I would
something
rather
specific,
just-
Yeah.
is that how you're resolving it?
I think so. So, Word of Seizing on Pilfer. I don't care.
I will draw a card.
Vamp,
It doesn't
blah,
even matter.
doesn't matter. Entomb, I am gonna do a thing.
This is just any card, right?
Put a land. Yeah. And then Mind's Desire. 11. Okay.
Font of Magic. I don't know what that one is.
So, cast Burgee. I'm going to cast Aria of Flame. So when it enters the battlefield, each opponent gains 10 life. And then whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, I get to put a verse counter on it. And it deals damage equal to the number of verse counters to target player or planeswalker.
I think with that cast on the stack, I'm going to bounce Bergie. I don't actually want to bounce my hireling. Agent to your hand.
Dang it.
Let's do Brainstorm. I'll draw 3. I'm going to deal 1 damage to Carlos. I'm just going to exile these lands. Tap Mana Crypt and use one of my red to recast Bergie. Then I'll cast Font of Magic, make a red, cast Mystic Confluence, and draw 3 cards.
Are you doing this too every time you're casting?
Mystic Confluence is the next one that should have triggered. I'll hit your Planeswalker for 2. I'll Bribery. Jason, do you have any?
I do have a dockside.
Oh, I can't get
Bribery?
Dockside. I can't get it, but it's a really sad
This is
Dockside.
pretty sad, but it could get you enough blue.
It's a creature. That should be what I'd need. Yeah, give me your Dockside. So I've got Treasure. I'm going to
yeah.
cast Snapcaster. Yeah, I should have gotten Urza. Oh well. I did the wrong
Because
thing.
Urza turns your lightning greaves into blue.
Yeah.
And your proxy over there.
Oh, Arcane Proxy.
And he makes a dude when he comes in.
That was a mistake.
Should I say something? Technically, bribery's in the graveyard now.
Yeah, but then I have to. But then I have to use my. Yeah, I guess I can get enough mana because I haven't.
Yeah,
enough
can you?
artifacts
Let's see.
now.
So you cast Bribery.
So I've got Bribery here. So I go down 2 and get back 1 off of that. So there's 1.
Bribery again.
Crack.
You get
Go to
Urza.
1. Bribery
Yeah,
up
that's
to
what you
2.
do. Because then it'll come in with a construct, and you have the arcane proxy.
And then this ticks up and we'll deal 4 damage to somebody.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can get a 3rd blue with casting lightning greaves for your 2 red.
It's a wash.
Well, it
'Cause
depends
we
on how
paid
much
2
mana you
red.
need to cast your spell.
Pay 2 red, get back a red, and it turns it into a blue.
Yeah. So you at least get your lightning greaves.
Equip it randomly. Spend and tap for a Thought Vessel. And go back to 1. I'll tap and suspend Grim Hireling. That's another spell. And I'll deal 5 to Dakon and make a red.
You don't want to use the lightning bolt? on Dakon?
Um,
That's 3 damage exactly.
hit your face, I guess. Use a Bergie mana to bolt. Go up to 6 and hit your face.
You can haste lightning greaves a creature and get some damage in.
Yeah, 1, 2,
So
3,
9, 10,
4,
11
5, 6.
damage.
Yeah. Let's hit Carlos for 11. All of those will go in after the turn.
How long is the Grim Hireling suspended? 4 turns, right?
It's 2 time counters. You'll never see it again.
I hope not.
All
I
right.
thought we were done already.
I know.
My turn?
I did too. Yeah.
Draw for turn. You got a Soul Ring. Work Water Pathway. Let's play Emery. 4 cards. Optimus Prime. Terran Dynamo, Whirler Rogue, and Blitzwing Cruel Tormentor. 4 mana for Solemn Smilgrim. We'll play an Arcane Signet, a Vorpal Sword. And that's my turn.
1 turn away.
1 turn away from killing one opponent.
Untap. I didn't think I'd get to untap.
It's a fake untap.
Draw for turn.
Makes you feel like you got a chance.
Phyrexian Metamorph.
Dude, you didn't want to pay Phyrexian life on that?
I'm going to get a whole bunch of mana. So 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5.
Oh, wait, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to get 12 treasures here. That was the Citadel.
Oh, no!
Going for the
Oh,
win!
no!
I have to.
John, you do.
Word of Invention. So I need to get X equals 0, and this is like my only other option. Mox Opal. I don't know if that does anything for me, though.
Just keep going. Just cast until you can't cast again.
But this one's gonna hurt.
And,
Portal to Phyrexia.
Oh!
Each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures.
That hurts.
that's all my creatures. I will
Does it resolve
Sorry,
triggers?
Ghostly Pilferer at least for once.
Yep.
All right, I can't sack Dockside. I can't be in a graveyard because you can reanimate
You
it.
can reanimate it.
I can't let that happen.
But why not?
Cause all right,
For the lulz, man.
Snapcaster, Metal, Snapcaster, and Construct.
Solemn will trigger and I'll draw another card. Doesn't it do more than that?
At the beginning of my upkeep, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control as Phyrexia, in addition to its other types. Ashnod's Altar.
If you haven't played
Land for turn. Land.
One more. Do we get there, boys?
I actually don't know who I want to win at this point. I think you got to go for the win.
But I don't know how to get
You
there.
have how much mana though?
I have 10 mana.
You have your commander.
Why do I always forget my commander every single
I've
game?
been forgetting
She,
my
o-
commander.
she only does everything.
One of each of my colors for Breya. Adopters. Teleportation circle. Sacrificing this. So end of turn, we're gonna teleportation circle portal to Phyrexia.
Oh, my empty board.
Oh, my empty board.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. You'll never guess. Pass.
So we're gonna pay 2. Sacrifice.
Did you sack 2
So-
treasures or 1 treasure?
I would sacrifice your Thopter to Ashnod's Altar and then sack 2 treasure tokens.
That's the smart way to do it. Yeah.
Dead Kess.
Okay, I did my damage.
All right.
And then you blinked, and now it was John's turn.
Cast Galvanic Iteration. Flashback. For 2 because of discount. Trigger Arya and hit Jason for 7. 6 for Nexus of Fate. So 2 extra turns, and I'll hit Jason for 8.
This for 2 mana. Sacrifice 2 artifacts. I gain 5.
I'm gonna pay a black, cast Reanimate, targeting Bergie, and hit Jason for 9.
I don't have any more artifacts to... Well, I guess I have this. Okay, I'm gonna take as much damage for you guys as possible.
Shuffle.
Okay.
Oh, I take 3 off of when this Reanimate resolves, but yeah. Shoot me for 3.
Yeah. And then I take 9.
I think we can call it.
Yeah.
From my perspective, you have 2 turns. So next turn,
I just need to cast 2
Kess.
spells.
you can do that. Or you can just cast Kess
Yeah, Kess will give it flash.
and
That's...
cast 2 spells, kill me.
Mhm.
Then take the next turn, cast an Epic Experiment for 15, and 15
That's
spells
like 3 or 4
times
spells.
10
Yeah.
or more.
Tutor for Grinning Ignis, go infinite with Bergie, and then Tendrils for him.
Because of Kess.
Yeah, I can cast and recast Tendrils.
You did it!
Well, what a game to end the season. This is what we expect from our league. Everyone doing something crazy, some at the beginning, some at the end. You know, another contender, Kess, one of the best commanders out there, could easily be a CDH commander. We had to really keep an eye on her, but we do think this was a high power version and did some high power shenanigans. So great job, John.
What did you think so far? We'd love to hear in the comments. If you're enjoying the Kingdom, consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Also, we do have a great group of patrons, and I'd love to see you over there, so check it out at patreon.com/KingdomsTV. Our biggest shout-outs to our fellow kings, Jordan Ritchie and Worthy Glover. You both rule.
A big thank you to our Samurai patrons Christian Ladores, LDAP, Chris Crowley, Jason Gardner, Matthias Salazar, and Morton Christensen. You are the pillars of Kingdoms. Thanks to our night patrons for keeping us safe here in the Kingdom. And remember, keep it dirty.